In the midst of the shifting tides of power, Mayer's innovative strategies took root, transforming financial practices across Europe. As the Napoleonic Wars raged on, he forged powerful alliances, understanding that the future of banking would belong to those who could not only lend capital, but also influence decisions at the highest levels. Each negotiation became a complex dance, where Mayer's sharp intellect and emotional acuity shone brightly, allowing him to navigate the delicate balance of competing interests among monarchs and rival bankers. In this landscape, he cultivated a reputation not just for his business acumen, but also for his unique ability to inspire trust, even amidst his growing prominence. Each thread of his financial web deepened his relationships, laying a foundation of loyalty that would serve his family well in the years to come. Mayer's prowess in navigating the treacherous waters of finance and politics soon bore fruit, as his influence began to resonate beyond the battlefield. Recognizing that mere wealth was insufficient in the face of growing unrest, he invested heavily in fostering deep connections with influential figures, gaining a foothold in the halls of power where decisions impacting nations were made. His reputation burgeoned, and as he brokered vital loans, Mayer skillfully interwove economic support with political strategy, ensuring that each agreement was not merely a transaction but a pledge of allegiance to those in power. With each interaction, he demonstrated that the power of the Rothschilds lay not only in their financial strength, but in the strategic alliances that spurred mutual growth and stability. Mayer's foresight and keen understanding of the shifting political landscape proved invaluable as he established the Rothschild family as a vital ally to various governments. As nations sought to finance their military campaigns, Mayer positioned himself as a go-to financier, eager to extend loans that would safeguard his interests while supporting their ambitions. His negotiations became pivotal moments in history, each loan a carefully constructed instrument that not only bolstered armies but also secured his influence among decision-makers. As conversations turned into commitments, Mayer solidified his relationships, ensuring that the Rothschilds were not merely participants in the economic arena, but rather formidable architects of national power. In this charged environment, the stakes were high and Mayer thrived, transcending traditional banking roles to become an essential confidant. Mayer's strategic vision did not waver even as turmoil swept through Europe. Instead, it galvanized his resolve. Each day presented new opportunities to deepen his family's foothold in the world of finance. He meticulously monitored shifting alliances, analyzing how military victories or defeats could impact lending prospects. Success in this turbulent climate hinged on anticipating the needs of sovereigns, and Mayer adeptly tailored his approach to ensure that financial support was both timely and relevant. As the fate of nations hung in the balance, his instincts guided him to cultivate relationships with leaders of rival factions, securing the Rothschilds a position that transcended mere opportunism. The ability to navigate discord became essential as trust developed not just through wealth, but through the understanding of shared interests that could bind even the fiercest of adversaries. Every successful negotiation was a triumph of diplomacy, enhancing the Rothschilds' stature while reinforcing the delicate balance of power across Europe. Even in competitive transactions, Mayer extended a hand, knowing that fostering goodwill today could yield dividends tomorrow. His unwavering commitment to collaboration amidst conflict allowed the Rothschild name to flourish, becoming synonymous with stability and astute management amid chaos. As the years turned into a tapestry of intertwined fortunes, Mayer's legacy began to unfold as a lesson in the art of financial diplomacy, a reminder that the true power of banking lay in the connections forged with integrity and vision. His journey was not merely one of accumulation, but of transformative influence that reshaped the very laws of economic engagement, echoing through the ages and marking the Rothschilds as legends of their time. Mayer's ability to sense the undercurrents of change helped him navigate the challenging waters of international finance, bringing fresh opportunities to the forefront. As economies fluctuated and alliances shifted, each transaction he orchestrated brought an undeniable gravitas, securing the Rothschild legacy as stewards of stability when chaos threatened to unravel the fabric of society. In this new era, his vision began to crystallize, intertwining the aspirations of his family with the very essence of European progress, illustrating that a well-timed investment could influence not only the economy, but also the destiny of nations. With determination, he sculpted collaborations that stood resilient amid the tremors of war, ensuring that the Rothschild name would continue to resonate in the corridors of power, fostering an indelible mark on history. In the face of mounting uncertainty, Mayer remained unyielded, continually adapting to the complexities surrounding him. Surrounded by advisors and confidants, he meticulously computed the potential ramifications of each decision, his mind a whirlwind of calculations that stretched far beyond immediate profits. As he drafted agreements, his hand guided not just by greed, but by a vision that blended wealth with responsibility. A legacy he hoped to craft not just for himself, but for generations to come. Conversations turned into plans, and plans metamorphosed into enduring partnerships, allowing Mayer to foster an environment where trust was the currency as much as gold. In a time when others faltered, Mayer Amschel Rothschild stood resolute, embodying the very spirit of resilience and innovation that would come to define his family's destiny. Mayer's astute understanding of the symbiotic relationship between finance and politics was evident as he refined his approach to lending during this turbulent era. He strategically positioned the Rothschilds as essential players in the politics of nations, creating a model that blended financial acumen with diplomatic grace. The terms of each loan were crafted not just to provide monetary assistance, but to entrench the Rothschilds within the foundations of power. With every agreement, he reinforced his family's influence, understanding that financial dependence could transform into political loyalty. He fostered an environment where trust and reliance became paramount, ensuring that the Rothschild legacy would withstand not only the tides of war, but also the shifting contours of European governance. As his sons executed his vision across borders, the family's commitment to their shared values laid the groundwork for a dynasty that changed the landscape of finance forever. Mayer's reputation soared as he deftly navigated the complexities of global finance, standing at the crossroads of opportunity and risk. His continual adaptation to the changing political winds resonated with both allies and challengers alike, illustrating the essence of financial diplomacy. With each loan dispensed, Mayer knew he was not only securing the Rothschild name, but actively reshaping the contours of power within Europe. His network of influence deepened, allowing him to extend beyond the traditional banking sphere and into the realms of governance and societal transformation. Each calculated decision echoed throughout the ages, forging a legacy intertwined with both wealth and a sense of greater purpose. As he mentored his sons in the art of negotiation and strategic planning, he prepared them to uphold this legacy amidst an ever-evolving landscape, ensuring the family's principles would guide their actions for generations to come. The Rothschild family's ascent during this turbulent time reflected not only Mayer's financial acumen, but also a profound understanding of the political realities surrounding them. He emphasized the importance of building understanding with leaders in power, recognizing that trust must underpin every transaction. As word of his strategic brilliance spread, leaders proactively sought Mayer's counsel, knowing that aligning with the Rothschilds would enhance their own positions. His meetings became pivotal events where finances intertwined with political agendas, and as Mayer skillfully orchestrated these dynamics, he cemented the family's status as not just bankers but influential power brokers capable of shaping the destiny of nations. Each partnership was carefully cultivated, supported by the knowledge that enduring fortunes are often built on the foundations of mutual respect and shared ambitions. In the prevailing climate of uncertainty and shifting allegiances, Mayer discovered that true strength lay in diversifying not only investments, but also allegiances. He fostered connections with figures in art and culture, securing not only financial partnerships, but becoming a patron of the very institutions that shaped public opinion and social values. His philanthropy became a tool of influence, allowing him to weave the Rothschild name into the very fabric of European society, as hospitals and theaters bore the marks of his generosity. This blend of financial acuity and cultural engagement meant that the family's legacy was intertwined with the progress of civilization itself, elevating their standing in ways that traditional banking alone could never achieve. Thus, the Rothschild influence grew, standing as both a beacon of financial power and a source of societal enrichment as generations looked to them for guidance and support. Mayer's influence extended beyond mere wealth accumulation. It prompted a profound rethinking of the banking sector's role within society. Observing the struggles of common people during the wars, he recognized an opportunity to reshape his legacy through philanthropy. By aligning his financial capabilities with societal needs, he commenced initiatives that would yield community resilience. Schools were established under Rothschild patronage, fostering education and skill development, while healthcare facilities emerged to deliver critical services. Each contribution was carefully measured, ensuring that they not only guaranteed goodwill, but also fortified his family's standing among the burgeoning middle class and nobility alike. Through these philanthropic efforts, Mayer crafted a narrative that spoke to compassion and leadership, positioning the Rothschilds as more than just financiers, but as entrusted stewards of societal advancement and progress. As the 19th century unfolded, Mayer Amschel Rothschild faced opportunities that required not only his financial ingenuity, but also deep cultural insights. The burgeoning Industrial Revolution presented a wealth of new ventures, drawing his attention towards railroads and emerging technologies that promised transformative change across Europe. With clarity, he recognized that investing in infrastructure would solidify not only his family's financial empire, but also enhance their legacy as catalysts of modern progress. Meetings with industrialists and engineers became commonplace, each conversation weaving a new thread in the network of influence he was creating. The capacity to connect with visionaries in industry reflected Mayer's holistic understanding of finance, realizing that true power resided in linking capital with innovation. As his investments flourished, he meticulously strategized the alignment between economic growth and societal advancement, ensuring that the Rothschilds were positioned at the forefront of this monumental shift. Mayer's foray into the world of industrial investment was not just a financial maneuver. It was a calculated leap into shaping the future. Each venture into railroads brought both risk and promise, transforming the landscape of Europe while embedding the Rothschild name deeper into the core of national development. As engine after engine rolled off the production lines, the anticipation of swift travel and efficient trade electrified the continent, and Mayer was at the heart of it all. His discussions with engineers were filled with fervor, each blueprints exchanged reflecting his commitment to ushering in an era of progress and connectivity. He envisioned a network of railways that would bind nations together, understanding that with it would come not only profit, but an augmented influence over the realms he had tirelessly navigated. Each contract was crafted with a purpose, uniting economic vision with societal growth. And it was clear to Mayer that the revolution unfolding before him was an opportunity to redefine the Rothschild impact, leaving a legacy that intertwined their financial success with the very progress of civilization itself. Mayer's foray into industrial investments proved to be a genesis of transformation, not just for the Rothschild family, but for Europe as a whole. The evolution of transportation became emblematic of the period, each railway project he championed representing the convergence of ambition and innovation. As he gathered merchants and industrialists, his strategy was crystal clear: forge lasting partnerships that would yield dividends in both commerce and influence. In every negotiation, Mayer emphasized the importance of ensuring that their investments did not merely satisfy immediate needs, but also contributed to a future of growth and opportunity. With each successful project, the Rothschild name wedged itself further into the annals of history, becoming synonymous with not just finance, but with the very pulse of progress that energized nations and connected communities. Each railway laid marked a path forward, intertwined with the family's legacy, underlining Mayer's belief that genuine impact arose from aligning economic pursuits with broader societal advancement. In this new era, he truly became not just a banker, but a stalwart architect, laying the groundwork for a legacy built upon collaboration, foresight, and philanthropy that would echo through generations. Mayer's influence transcended the mere numbers in ledgers, as he fostered a culture of innovation and collaboration within his family and businesses. He gathered his sons, imparting crucial insights drawn from his journeys through the tumultuous landscape of European finance. During their discussions, he emphasized the significance of adaptability, urging them to remain vigilant to emerging trends that could reshape their strategies. In finance, a moment's hesitation can lead to missed opportunities, he would say, instilling a sense of urgency that drove his family's ambitions forward. Through relentless pursuit and shared commitment, they began to cultivate an identity rooted in shared objectives, aiming not just for personal success, but for a collective legacy that would define the Rothschild dynasty for generations to come. Mayer's ability to see beyond individual transactions distinguished him as a visionary in the banking field. As he delved deeper into the world of industrial finance, he recognized that innovation was not limited to the machinery of the age, but extended to the relationships that would underpin the Rothschild family's enduring success. He encouraged his sons to seek strategic partnerships with emerging technological leaders, urging them to invest not just in infrastructure but also in the ideas that would drive the future. It is not enough to simply follow the trends, he often reminded them. We must be the ones to define them. This philosophy became the cornerstone of their business practices as they navigated the ever-evolving economic landscape. Mayer's determination to lead the Rothschild empire into modernity infused each interaction with purpose. As he guided his sons, he illustrated the importance of innovation, urging them to embrace the emerging technologies that promised to reshape industries. "We must evolve," he would declare, "for stagnation is the enemy of progress." This mantra echoed through their family meetings, where a spirit of collaboration ignited passionate discussions on potential investments. Each son brought forth fresh ideas, from railroads to burgeoning industries, eager to align their visions with their father's insights. The fervor in the room reflected a collective aspiration as they prepared to forge their indelible mark on the world. With every session filled with analysis, strategy, and imagination, the Rothschilds positioned themselves not just as spectators of change, but as pioneers willing to stake their legacy on the frontier of innovation. Mayer guided his sons into a new chapter of their family's legacy, emphasizing the need for boldness and innovation. He urged them to view themselves as architects of not just their financial empire, but also of social transformation. As we expand our influence, Mayer explained, we must remember our commitment to the community, for our success is intertwined with the welfare of society at large. Each of his sons absorbed this wisdom, understanding that their achievements would echo well beyond their own fortunes. In this spirit, they began to initiate partnerships not just with financiers, but with thinkers and innovators across various sectors, creating a foundation for a dynamic and responsive Rothschild enterprise. This approach not only solidified their standing in finance, but also set the stage for a legacy rooted in both economic success and societal advancement, propelling the family into an age of unprecedented influence. As the Rothschild empire flourished, Mayer recognized the profound opportunity that lay in fostering education and cultural development alongside financial endeavors. His vision expanded to create institutions that would benefit society at large, understanding that a well-informed populace was essential for sustainable progress. Mayer initiated scholarships and built schools where young minds could flourish, enabling the emergence of a class that would appreciate the intricacies of commerce and governance. Each initiative underscored his belief that true wealth encompassed both economic prosperity and the cultivation of knowledge. By intertwining the family's legacy with the empowerment of communities, Mayer ensured that the Rothschild name would resonate far beyond the confines of commerce, establishing them as champions of enlightenment and patrons of public welfare. In this vibrant landscape, the Rothschild family's influence became increasingly evident as they embarked on projects beyond mere financial transactions. Mayer recognized that leveraging their wealth for societal advancement would solidify their legacy, prompting him to direct investments toward the arts and sciences. The creation of cultural institutions, libraries, and funds for research reflected his commitment to enriching communities and fostering innovation. Engaging with leading thinkers and artists, he ensured that the family's philanthropy resonated deeply within European culture. This strategic interplay between finance and culture not only elevated their standing, but also cultivated a narrative of progress and prosperity, forever intertwining the Rothschild name with the advancement of society. As the family's endeavors flourished, they managed to bridge the gap between financial success and cultural enrichment, embodying a vision that would inspire generations to come. Mayer's bold endeavors bore fruit as the Rothschild family began to navigate the complex landscape of industrial expansion, aligning capital with groundbreaking innovations. He nurtured partnerships that transcended traditional banking, investing not only in railways but also in emerging technologies like telegraphy. These investments were not merely financial. They represented a belief in a future connecting societies. Amidst this progress, Mayer remained deeply committed to family principles, cultivating a culture of collaboration where ideas flourished. Each son, emboldened by their father's philosophy, stepped forth with their unique visions, creating a harmonious blend of ambition and unity that would ultimately pave the way for a legacy that resonated not just in wealth, but in transformative societal change. Mayer's ability to weave together strands of finance, innovation, and social progress was further exemplified during key meetings with influential politicians and industrial leaders. In these discussions, he emphasized the potential for collaboration, urging stakeholders to envision a shared future where monetary backing could cultivate advancements that benefited all parties. "Let us not merely debate the stakes," he urged, but rather explore how our combined efforts can ignite progress for generations. Each encounter reinforced his belief that the foundation of enduring success lay not just in individual gain, but in the collective enhancement of society through directed investment and strategic partnerships. Thus, he positioned the Rothschilds as not just financiers, but as pivotal architects of European transformation. Mayer's far-reaching vision propelled the Rothschild family into an era defined by unprecedented growth and innovation. He initiated a historic venture into the realm of technology and infrastructure, understanding that the Industrial Revolution was not just a phase, but a profound transformation shaping the future. Seeking to harness this potential, Mayer organized grand meetings with industrialists, gathering influential figures around a shared purpose. "This is our opportunity to reshape the landscape," he urged, igniting enthusiasm among his family and partners. Every discussion became a blueprint for action, mapping out strategies that would secure both financial success and societal progress. Embedded within each plan was a commitment to uplift communities while expanding the family's influence, cementing the Rothschild legacy as not only holders of wealth, but as catalysts for significant change in Europe. Mayer's strategy bore results as his initiatives began to ripple through society, creating a network of advancements that transformed lives. Schools opened their doors to eager learners, while hospitals provided healing and hope to the sick, reflecting his unwavering belief in the power of education and health. As families thrived from the opportunities his investments created, community relations flourished, establishing the Rothschilds as revered benefactors of social progress. Each new venture not only reinforced their wealth, but also carved a path toward an enduring legacy, showcasing the profound impact of generosity intertwined with financial vision. Mayer's approach turned the family's influence into a movement, setting the tone for future generations who would build upon this foundation of service and obligation to the greater good. As the years rolled by, the ethos of philanthropy became an inseparable element of their identity, ensuring that the Rothschild name would forever be synonymous with both financial success and civic responsibility. Mayer's legacy continued to unfold as he steered his family through the complexities of the modern world, balancing ambition with responsibility. The values of education and cultural advancement intertwined seamlessly with their financial ventures, creating a template for future generations to emulate. Each initiative became a testament to the potential of merging wealth with purpose, a guiding principle that would fortify the Rothschild name across continents. With every investment in the arts, education, and healthcare, Mayer not only reshaped society, but also reinforced the notion that true influence stems from a commitment to the collective good. The tapestry of the Rothschild Empire became not merely a story of wealth accumulation, but a legacy woven with threads of kindness, foresight, and a relentless pursuit of progress. Mayer's relentless focus on innovation and strategic alliances not only attracted financial successes, but also shaped his family's enduring legacy. He saw each liaison as a doorway to deeper societal impact, propelling the Rothschild name into realms that transcended banking by intertwining it with the very progress of civilization itself. Mayer Amschel Rothschild's journey is celebrated as a remarkable testament to the power of vision, unwavering resolve, and the transformative influence of family unity. His legacy, marked by innovation and philanthropy, continues to inspire future generations, embodying the principles that shaped not only his family's fortune, but the very landscape of global finance.